Yeah, in terms of certain things and showing, but GOAT.
In terms of being
like,
independent,
I think like people have to say like GOAT, like because you know it is like nowadays like anything or like anything people can't deal no more in like the real world. Like you have to be either super this or super that. Like like anything in between has disappeared, innit? So you have to say he's a GOAT, like what, greatest of all time, like at what? But he's definitely a legend, innit?
Yeah,
like, he's a legend.
I think
but like greatest of all time, like he didn't get to be the greatest of all time. It's like Pop Smoke didn't get to be a GOAT, but he's a legend, bro. He will always be a legend, and an unfortunate legend. And you know what? It's a shame what happened to him. I was saying this the other day randomly, yeah. Like I feel like every time like Jay-Z was one of the last rappers that I felt like, if I had a son, I could say listen to that. Like, and as a male artist, like you listen to people like, I feel like Jay-Z has been a lot of people's good role model, like parent, even like like your dad or your mum or whatever. They can't teach you everything. Maybe they never made it. Like they're still working and struggling. And like I remember listening to Jay-Z and thinking, you know what? This guy's giving me sound advice ultimately. Like he's not telling me to like go and be a cowboy out there. He's saying if you got to do what you got to do what you got to do, then grow up and be clever with it. Make sure you got your lawyers, make sure you don't spend the re-up money, make sure you don't do all them things. I think like that's why I think Jay-Z is the greatest for me personally, because like he can take the role model, he can take the place of someone's dad, bro, just by listening to their catalogue if you listen to it. And I just think that's a bit missing now from the game. I think it's I don't hear that in the younger music so much.
How do you think in the younger music?
I'm sure it's there. I think Nipsey was.
He was on.
It was on that, like where you could tell your son, you know what, you can listen to this.
Even a solid message.
You know, like how sometimes you think if I had a daughter, would I want her to listen to this, or would I want her to listen? She's gonna listen, whatever. But would I want her to listen to that? You start saying. I feel like if I had a son, like I remember banging Jay-Z in my dad's car, and I could just tell that I could hear him listening to the lyrics as well. Do you get me? So I knew that.
But the thing is, I think Jay-Z. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying to you in terms of the whole GOAT thing with Biggie and Tupac. It's hard to compare the two because these men were rapping and making albums in 1996, 95, and then they stopped, boom. So, and they were only 23, 24 when they died, 25. Like their life experience, we look at them like they were men. They were just like they were boys, you know. Yeah. Whereas Jay-Z has been able to progress, and you've heard his music change.
Which he's been able to. Some people ain't.
No, I hear that. So he's been able to progress, and he's kind of.
I'm ready for it.
His music's changed.